by this long layoff is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks. I get Giannis is like, oh, I was just lying about not having a hoop to have the upper hand on my opponents. Yes, but the Milwaukee Bucks are literally Giannis and role players. Chris Middleton, I guess, is more than a role player, whatever. But it's Giannis, a B+, and then a bunch of guys that don't fuck it up. Whereas all the other teams, you have a bunch of real chemistry, you have a bunch of really good players, and if there's one team that I think is actually going to benefit from this layoff, it's going to be the 76ers. I think the Sixers... I think the Sixers have shown that they get tired toward the end of the season. Joel Embiid, not as effective at the end of the season as he is in the beginning, which is actually, kind of obvious. But it feels like he hits that wall harder than a lot of the other players. He's had months to rest. He's not exhausted anymore. If Ben Simmons can get to the basket like Ben Simmons does, and Joel Embiid is able to play Joel Embiid basketball, I think the 76ers could make it to the finals. Am I saying they will? No. But out of all of the teams, I think this layoff helps the 76ers more than anyone else. The Heat, the same way with the Heat, I guess. Jimmy Butler is refreshed. Bam Adebayo. Bam is a monster. Same thing with him. We've seen him get tired as the season's gone on, which again is obvious. That's just how humanity works. The more you work, the more tired you get. Surprise. But I think the Heat and the Sixers are the two teams that this layoff is going to help the most. And I think the Bucks are the team that it hurts the most.
Okay. I can see your argument on that. I still think the Bucks are the team to beat in the East. They were, the best team in the league before everything shut down.
Yeah.
They were 59-14. They were.
Yeah, they didn't play. They didn't play 83 games.
Yeah, there were several.
I'm sorry, Dan O'Shea. You just cut out really bad. What did you say?
In the East, that much. I said I don't see it hurting the Bucks that much. I think they'll be fine. They've with pretty much a similar team to last year. Not much rollover. So I think they're ready to go and ready to take the East. I still have a lot of confidence in them making it to the finals.
Now, don't get me wrong; they're the team I want to win it, and I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised to see the 76ers make the finals. That being said, I still do think it would be the Bucks.
I think it's going to be Bucks against 76ers in the Eastern Finals.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, they're my top two as well.
I mean, I think it's going to be between them. I think LeBron's clearly orchestrating shit in LA to make sure that he has the pieces that he wants. I mean, he's going after people he's had before with J.R. Smith. Like, this isn't anything new for what we've seen LeBron doing for the last 8 years. He gets who he wants around him, and he fucking tries to make a push. I don't know if anyone can do anything to stop that. I mean, maybe Houston. But, I mean, you have an expanded playoff where you're allowing to make sure that you get Zion in. But who the fuck knows how it's going to play out? I mean, you basically gave people months of layoff, and now you're restarting it with a play-in playoff.
Basically.
this should be the way that I view it. There's a play-in, and then this is in a certain type of situation, our March Madness.
Oh, I missed March Madness. I was pissed off that we didn't get March Madness.
One-game scenario, but what I'm saying is maybe that might have been appealing to the NBA. Everybody should have played a couple of games to get your seeding, and then just March Madness this shit out. Because you know what? If you can't win in one game as a better team, I wouldn't be against it. Maybe make all of them best of 3.
Yeah, no, I get that. I agree. At the end of the day...
Everyone's playing. You're in fucking Disneyland.
Yeah, you are in
Disney. Last game in front of fucking the ball at Epcot, for all I give a shit. In front of the fucking... whatever that Cinderella's fucking castle, or whatever that fucking bullshit that Disney fucking uses.
Yeah, I have no sympathy for these people at all, but...
Yeah, and furthermore, I got caught off. I don't give a... I'm sick of the woe is me routine. Like, I'm not getting good enough food. I'm sorry, you're being fed.
They're like, look at these terrible rooms we're in. They're like 4 or 5 star hotels. Like, are you kidding me?
Look at these
have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
That's your average Marriott room, like.
Yeah, like the one thing I do sympathize with them is that Florida is on the rise, and I don't think Disneyland or Disney World rather is actually doing anything close to what they're saying they're doing.
No, they fucking opened up
from employees that that their claims of being safe and employees being safe is crap. That a bunch of employees are sick. So that is the one thing where I'm like, yes, they absolutely have a right to be concerned about that. I don't know who the hell thought Florida was going to be a paragon of safety.
Well, you know who exactly who it's ESPN, who's owned by fucking Disney.
You can just get a wild Florida man to come and attack you. Florida is not where you want to hold something like this. They should have taken a hint from the NBA and done something in Canada, the NHL and done something in Canada. So that's where I've got some sympathy for them. But so anything can happen now with these playoffs because one player gets sick and all of a sudden say LeBron goes down with it. Unfortunately, like there go the Lakers.
Shit, with all the people sucking his dick, like yep.
Say Giannis goes down with it. There go the Bucks. One player makes such a huge difference.
For most teams,
yeah. It's concerning. Or Kawhi with the Clippers. There's just that part would be stressing me out if I was there. But I'd probably freak the hell out on someone like Dwight Howard not wearing a mask because it's like, I want to win. We're in Florida, where this crap is everywhere now. So it's that's the one thing. But the rest of this is just like whining.
Yeah, but back to the actual basketball aspect. Basketball starts up in 3 days. And I'm excited to watch. Now, honestly, if you were to say, here's money, put it on what you think the Eastern and Western Conference Finals are going to be, my bet would be Bucks, Sixers, and the 2 LA teams. And I would take the Clippers over the Lakers, just because I can't say anything against Kawhi. And then the Bucks in the East, and give me the Clips to win it, I guess. If that's the situation, I really don't care who wins. as long as it's not the fucking Heat, the Celtics, the Pacers, the Nets, the Lakers, the Rockets. You know what? Fuck Kristaps Porzingis. Fuck the Mavericks.
Yes.
if it's not one of those 7 teams, I'm good.
I definitely don't want the Celtics. The rest of the teams that actually have a chance in the East, it's whatever. I don't love the Sixers, but I don't hate them nearly to the level of other teams in the East that aren't there. Can't really hate the Bucks, so certainly. And Giannis, I've been a fan of since he joined the league, so I'm definitely leaning toward Bucks for fandom. I agree with you, Lakers, Clips in the West. The only other team I think actually having a chance at it in the West is the Rockets. The Nuggets and Mavericks and Thunder are in there, but I don't see them actually being able to go toe-to-toe down 7 games or however many games.
I'll tell you what I want to see.
Actually do.
What do you want to see?
Clippers against Sixers.
Okay. I
want to see if fucking Kawhi can fucking put that in again with that many fucking bounces and get it in.
Yeah, of course. Of course we want to see that.
I want to see if it wasn't just a fluke, because that was some bull fucking shit. Last second heave. Son of a bitch. It's so...
But I think the Jazz have this really scary element about them where all they have to do is go around coughing toward people, and they'll be like, whoa, fuck this.
Oh, man.
Might be true.
I heard Oladipo might be back, so the Jazz, might get a slight uptick as well. Sorry, no, Oladipo's Pacers, I'm bugging. So ignore that. But
yeah, the Jazz have Gobert, Spider Mitchell.
Mitchell, that's what I was confusing with.
It's going to be Jazz against the Orlando Magic for the finals.
I would fucking shit myself if that were the case.
It'll be fucking hilarious. If it actually happened, I'd be more of a prophet, less of a human.
That's
watch out for the Nets, all right? The Nets are in it to win it.
Oh, yeah. There's usually... Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Brooklyn.
Guys, seriously, the Nets are building something scary if they ever get their shit together. By getting their shit together, I mean Kyrie.
That last part in getting their shit together.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is a ticking time bomb, so...
But Kyrie, KD, Jarrett Allen's a fucking monster. They got a good squad. Don't be surprised in a couple years if they're really good. But
wait a couple years.
But yeah, so seriously though, fuck the Celtics, fuck the Heat, fuck the Pacers, fuck the Nets. If it's not one of those 4 from the East, I'm good.
Yeah, Sixers.
So we're all pretty high on the Sixers. Is that correct?
Yep.
To me, it's got to be the Sixers or it's got to be the Bucks. No other team makes sense right now, and this kind of is bittersweet because I wish the season would have fully played out because I wanted to see an East that wasn't with LeBron, but I feel like I was robbed a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that.
You'll see, an Eastern playoffs without him. So that's going to be interesting.
I get that, but it just feels a little hollow.
Personally, I also, I know that we've given our opinions. We like the Bucks, we like the Sixers. But also, the Raptors aren't bad. They're still a good team. They're just not Kawhi good.
You mean they're not?
No, they were quietly quite good.
7 good?
Yeah, they're a good team. They are definitely a team that can fuck shit up.
They could surprise someone. Definitely. If I'm any team going against them, I'm not sleeping on them.
No, of course not.
Hopefully, Bucks and Sixers aren't thinking that they can just skate through because Raptors and the Celtics will not make it easy for them.
No, you're right. But